Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Ivan Nova will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Outside, 3-0 now. Head-to-head against Nova. He's just 1 for 13. The 3-0. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
The next twin up, number 2. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Buxton stands at second with no outs. The 2-2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Liner towards second. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roll, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Head-to-head against Nova. He's got a 3-for-7 line. None out, runners at first and second. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
2-2.
First and second here with nobody out. Full count. 3-2. Jorge Polanco is on deck. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Ready now, Max Kepler, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Pitch on the way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses for ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, head-to-head against Nova. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. Kepler, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off for ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's all.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Runners on first with 1 down. Taken high and deep to right. Henniger ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 12, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. From the stretch. And they start him out away with a called strike. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Thompson has a play, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at T-Mobile Park, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead. Garrett Richards is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, number 10. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
10.
First delivery to him on the way. curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
A ball and 2 strikes.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Bo Bichette. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bichette, a 22-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Richards is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Aaron Thompson.
Now at the plate, Aaron Thompson. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup. So now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
In now, Omar Narvaez. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
That is fifth. The left fielder, Domingo.
Next for Seattle, Domingo Santana. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Standing in, Mitch Haniger. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And that'll miss up an in ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Navarez at second. Santana at first. 2 out in the inning. Too high. And it's 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The set and the 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Still 1-2. 2 out, bases loaded. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Stepping in now, number 8. Fouled away. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Yandy Diaz. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one, 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Buxton, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Bases are empty, one man out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 2.
Digging in to try it again. Number 2. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Ball 2 now.
Ball 2.
Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Nicholas Castellanos would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Nick.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In his career, Broxton hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Striding in once again, number 10. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Broxton leads off second with nobody out. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
Thought he might have a chance to get in there safely when he got a good jump from second, but that was a good throw and a good tag to cut him down.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. One out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Aaron Thompson. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. That's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
A runner on first with 2 away. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Omar Narvaez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious
now
he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So striding in, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has a look, now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Twins.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
So 1 away now in the Minnesota 3rd, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One and one the count. 3rd inning here, already 4-2 our score. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Two out, nobody on. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
No strike.
2-1 now.
That's a
3-1. Yasmani Grandal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a two-out base runner.
The first baseman, number 12, Yasmani Grandal.
So coming to the plate, Yasmani Grandal 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
Haniger.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 50, designated hitter, Kyle Seager.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Fouled off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in, number 8. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Seager stands at first with 1 out. 1-1.
1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit. This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping in now, Keon Broxton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2 to Keon Broxton.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, number 10. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1 ball, 1
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in now, Aaron Thompson. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
He's set. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out, bases loaded. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He's set. The 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Number 44 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For Minnesota, number 44.
Omar Narvaez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's ready now. The pitch in there for strike 1. Bichette on second. Thompson on at first with 2 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ready on 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Count remains at 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
1-2. Here it is. Count still at 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 4-4. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Yandy Diaz.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
In the air now, out to left. Moving under it, Santana. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, the count. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
At the plate, number 2. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball well outside.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. There goes Buxton. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. Through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Domingo.
First pitch coming, here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. The pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The next 1-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now another 1-2. Sent toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He was a ground out victim last time up. That's wide, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2 balls and a strike. Santana gets his lead at first, nobody out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. 1 out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Kyle Seager.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Seager. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, number 8, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off
now
the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Standing in now, Keon Broxton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. To third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full, and we are tied 4-4. Michael Pineda will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 35, Michael Pineda.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitch Garver. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Garver.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Count even now at 1-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Pineda was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Popped up. And he'll reach first safely. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Check swing here and a little looper, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
The left fielder, number 20.
It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rosario carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Garver over at second. Polanco is over at first with one away. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here now the 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line. Garver is on his way home. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4.
The first baseman, number 12, Yasmani Grandal.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Twins lead it 5-4. Leading off the inning, number 10, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, number 10.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one.
Count 1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
No strike.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Number 13.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball well outside.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real
Now
warrior.
batting,
But there's
third
only
baseman.
so many pitches in an
There
arm,
is.
no matter how
Thompson.
tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
Digging in once again, Aaron Thompson. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. From the stretch, And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. One away.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. First and second now, one man out. Down and away, ball one.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Santana. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Number 2 over to his left.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
Trevor May answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it.
May.
In now, Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two and one after the foul ball there. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Mariners threaten but leave them loaded, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Digging in, Yandy Diaz. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Yandy Diaz.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Byron Buxton. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
0-1's the count.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Thompson has it. Low roller, and he barehands it. What a play.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, number 2. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pineda gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Thompson takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. In now the Mariners DH, Kyle Seager, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Kyle Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full
This
count.
one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Number 8 will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, number 8, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 4.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Pitch is popped up. Oh, he couldn't make the play. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, number 10.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 10. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Bichette hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Castellanos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-1.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Mitch Garver will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Garver leads off first with 1 away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Hit hard but foul. Runners on first with 1 down. pitch popped up. Bichette is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
So striding forward now, Max Kepler. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The set and the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and 2. Here it is. Now a curveball misses inside.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The set and the 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's set the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Twins leave the bases loaded. They lead it 5-4. Number 61 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 61.
Leading off the inning, Aaron Thompson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and one strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Seager.
In now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mariners strike back to tie things on the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, all even at 5 apiece. Number 45 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 45.
Ready once again, Yandy Diaz.
Leading off for the Twins, the third baseman, number 4, Yandy Diaz.
First offering on its way. Taken but called to strike.
0-1's the count.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Weakly hit to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in, number 2. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 2-1. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. The count now at 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Orlando Workman is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Orlando Workman.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He'll step in here at 275. 18 homers, 53 RBIs. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Keon Broxton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Oh.
2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 10.
Settling in now, number 10. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. This ball game still tied 5-all. Ryan Healy is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Ryan Healy.
Stepping up now, Mitch Garver. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Healy scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Next to the Twins, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Max Kepler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to first. And Healy will take this one himself to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th, and the Mariners look to celebrate in the Emerald City. Tyler Duffy comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
In now, Bo Bichette. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Number 13.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he fouls this one off. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Three-two pitch. And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So digging in now, Aaron Thompson. The winning run is at first base.